Hey everyone, it's Albie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be going over my monthly favorites. So since this is predominantly a book channel, I will be talking about my favorite read of the month first, and that was The Mistress Experience by Scarlett Peckham. I don't have the book in front of me because it was an ARC and e-ARC, but it was a lovely read. It had a heroine who is a worker of the night, keep it YouTube friendly. And she is sort of auctioned off for charity. She and her two friends run like sort of like a feminist women's like empowerment group. It's like being funded, so it's not like fully developed yet, but interesting idea. And so this is book 3 in the series. I think it's the end of the series. So the first one was The Recess, and the second one was Portrait of a Duchess, and this was the third one, The Mistress Experience. I did not read books 1 or 2, but I had no problem jumping into this one, and this book was just wonderful. It was a 6-star read, one of my favorites of the year. So like I was saying, the heroine's auctioned off, and she thinks it's like a month's worth of her services. So usually she famously is like the most expensive courtesan in London, and it's like a one-time only deal with her, or like you have to have like a ton of money to have it twice or whatever. And so this was a big auction because you get her for a whole month, every day, all day, whatever. And so she is purchased. The auction is sold to this gentleman, and she thinks that's who it's for, but it's actually for another guy. So he was just sort of protecting the identity of the person that actually won the auction. So she's like, wait, I thought I was gonna have this like month long with this like roguish rake guy of London that's like supposed to be like Casanova, and turns out she's like auctioned off to this like homely, well, not he's actually really attractive, but like really quiet, shy gentleman. And so she gets there and she's like, okay, let's get down to business. He's like, I'm kind of like, he's not afraid of it, but like he's super, super shy, and he has a problem with performing. He's like not even a minute man, he's like a 2-second man. And so, he wants to take things slow. She wants to do her services. And so it's a really fun juxtaposition of like the quote-unquote bad girl and good boy scenario, and just had lots of like love lessons and like that. I think the trope is like kissing lessons, but it's like the gender swap. So usually in books it's like the roguish gentleman or rake and the virginal debutante, and this was a lady of the night and a gentleman. So I really love that contrast of the normal trope or stereotype. So it was a really fun read. It comes out, I think it comes out in June, actually, like June 24th. But it's the Mistress Experience by Scarlett Peckham, I think is her name. I always want to call her Scarlet Pumpernickel, but I think it's Scarlett Peckham. And beautiful cover. I'll have the picture and everything, but just a wonderful read. So that was my favorite book from May. I did watch a lot of TV because I was like super sick. I didn't read. So I actually purchased YouTube Premium. It was a 3-month free trial, and I had like a $15 gift card. For Google, you can use like a Google gift card to pay for YouTube Premium, I'm pretty sure. That's what I did. And so I purchased like technically 4 months, because I get three for free, and 1 month that I technically have paid for. So no commercials on YouTube, which is fun because I mostly just watch YouTube. So the first show I watched on YouTube was 48 Hours. I think it's actually like on CBS or something, but it's true crime. It's like 2020, all those, and I've really enjoyed watching those episodes. They're just interesting. I don't really know how to describe enjoying watching true crime. I think it just like makes you more aware of how to keep yourself safe and like look for red flags and everything. And it's just so interesting. Like you'll see the pictures of like the happy couple, and like even the wife or the gentleman could commit the crime against one another, and you're like, I could never see that coming. And it's like, you don't, like, people always say like, oh, you could see it in their eyes. Like, they look like everyday people. It's just wild to me. So 48 Hours has been an interesting show I've watched on YouTube, and I just found a lot of fun stuff on YouTube. I really like this other channel called Amanda's Mercantile. She has like an antique booth. It's all about antiquing. I love to antique. I don't buy the expensive things. It's just fun to look at. I think it's an interesting part of history. A show that I watched, like actually scripted show that I really enjoyed, was on Netflix, and it was Ripley. It's the reboot or reimagination of the Ripley series by Patricia Highsmith, I think is her name. And she also wrote a book called, it's a sapphic romance called The Price of Salt, which is the movie Carol, starring Cate Blanchett and Rooney Mara. It's a good movie. I like that one. But anyway, Ripley is, which a lot of people might know, The Talented Mr. Ripley, which is 25 years ago. And that came out in the 90s or 99, and it was Jude Law, it was Gwyneth Paltrow, and what was his name? Matt Damon. And I think Kate Blanchett's actually in that one too. So interesting. Maybe she's a Highsmith girl. But I like that movie. I'd seen it a long time ago. And the miniseries on Netflix was really well done. I feel like the biggest crime though was that it was all in black and white. And it was gorgeous scenery. It was filmed in, I hope it was filmed in Italy. It could have been on a sound lot, but it looked real. It looked like it was actually filmed where it said it was. But because it's in black and white, it was still a wonderful show. But I wish I've seen like the Venice canals and like Italy and like I think it's like the Amalfi Coast maybe. But just beautiful scenery. The storyline was really good. It was like a slow burn murder thriller, stolen identity thing. It was really good. It starred Andrew Scott, who is from Fleabag. He was the hot priest. And then I can't remember his name, but he played the blonde, like the one that marries Emma in the newest Emma movie with Anya Taylor-Joy. He was in it. And then what was it? Marge, who is the female lead, that was played by Gwyneth Paltrow. She's played by Dakota Fanning in this role, and it was really good. And Sting, the singer, his child was also in the film, and they played Freddie. So it was a really good cast. It was a fun thriller. It wasn't like scary. It was just like a slow burn, psychological, like oh my gosh type of thriller. But I enjoyed it. So it definitely is slow burn, but really interesting. I really enjoyed it. All right, and then some like quote unquote beauty products. Hey, look, thank you. I'm filming. All right, and some beauty products I have are Trader Joe's Daily Facial Sunscreen. I have to wear sunscreen basically every day. I'm just so fair, and like I have a tan. Like, can y'all see that? If I do that, like I have to wear sunscreen. I just burn. Like I don't burn. I get dark, and I like to be as vampiric as I can. So this is the facial sunscreen. I don't apply this everywhere. I apply it here and here and here in my nose. I just don't. It just breaks up my face and just. So I don't put it everywhere, but if I'm outside, I wear my sun hat. But this hasn't caused peeling under my makeup. I wear powder foundation. I have a couple makeup videos. I'll have some more probably. But I really enjoyed this. It's the clear sunscreen. It's oil-free, 40 SPF, fragrance-free, water, sweat resistant, 1.7 fluid ounces or 50 milliliters. I think it's like $8.99. It was there at that price at my Trader Joe's. I don't know, Trader Joe's prices are different depending on what city you live in. They could be. But I've really enjoyed it. I bought a second bottle, and this is a really good dupe for the super goop unseen sunscreen, which is like $45 now. I can't pay that. It's just too much. Like, it's still gonna make you, it's with oily skin, you know. So this is a wonderful dupe. Trader Joe's. And then for my body, honestly though, I'm not a great spokesperson for this because I have gotten a lot darker, especially more than usual. And I think I actually, so I really like this, but I think I need to get like the 70. This is the Hawaiian Tropic Sheer Touch 30. I need to get like 70 because this, obviously I'm getting dark using this, but I really like it. It's cruelty-free, vegan. I bought this at Dollar General, so I don't actually know what the price was because it didn't have a price marker. But I've liked it. It has a really good smell. Like, it doesn't have that like sunscreen. It has like a fragrance in it, I'm pretty sure, but it's like a coconutty smell. I really like this. They do have this at Walmart. Oops. They do have this at Walmart, but like in the little outside aisles. So I'm gonna get this again. I might need to go ahead and switch to 70. This should last me. This expires in 26, so I think I might save this for like the winter and get like the 70 now because I like to be a vampire and I'm getting Malibu Barbie territory. So yeah, I like that one. The smells nice. I probably just need to get the larger volume. And then some makeup product. Well, this is also beauty. I got this at my aunt has her husband was in the military, and you get like base privileges or whatever. So sometimes I'll go with her onto base because there's an air base right by my house, and she'll get gas there when like she picks me up and I go there for a couple days, or she comes to visit. And you can go to the Exchange, which is kind of like a Walmart on military bases. That's just how I describe it. It's small, like a small mini Walmart. And they have Victoria's Secret perfume and lotion. I've never been inside a Victoria's Secret mall. The one in Outer Mall closed, and we live on by an airbase, so that just shows you no one goes to Victoria's Secret, I guess. But I like their scents. So this one, I bought a couple. I bought, because I never had them when I was like a teenager. We had Bath and Body Works, and so I just bought Bath and Body Works. But I like these now. They're kind of juvenile smelling, but I like that. I like the fruity, what's it called, like baby prostitute smells. So this one is Pure Seduction. It's like a raspberry kind of smell. And then I also had Love Spell, which is the purple one, and that one on my mom, it would smell completely different. On me, it smelled like black licorice for some reason. I liked it on me. But this one I've really liked. It's like the raspberry, pinky, fruity smell. But the Love Spell to me kind of smelled like black licorice on me. And I also own Pure Vanilla, and I like that one, but it's not my favorite vanilla because it's a little musky. It's like that sensual vanilla, and I just want to smell like cookies. You know, so but yeah, I like that as a scent. And then this has been like a holy grail item. So I am iconically pale, and I don't know for sure. I think I could be a fair olive. I don't know skin tones. It's so different. It's just hard. So I'm very pale, and but I have like really dark circles and stuff because I think it could be because I'm Middle Eastern. On my family, on my mom's side, that's from Syria. They have like dark circles, and I inherited that. But I have like ghost skin, so it's like even more traumatic on me. So a lot of like color correctors and foundations, I just don't work for me. They're just always too dark. So I bought this. It's the LA Girl, which is a pretty cheap brand. It's LA Girl Pro Color Foundation Mixing Pigment, and so it is solid white pigment. And I'll put some on my hand. I can wipe it off. It's got a pump, but I actually put it in a concealer bottle. So here's a pump on my hand. You can see this is pure white. It's not too far off from my hand. And you mix it in. You can mix it into your foundations to make them lighter. And look at that. I mean, that's solid white. You can almost barely tell that I have solid white foundation on my hand because I'm so pale. But I've really liked it. I have stopped wearing any type of liquid foundation for years. I did try to use this as like a concealer color. This is the Color Stay Full Cover Foundation in 150 Buff. It's really dark on me, so I actually bought it to mix with this, and this just hasn't, it's just been way too dark. And so now I only wear like a peach color corrector that I mix with the white pigment and put where that I need to spot conceal discoloration, like dark circles, etc. And then I just do my powder foundation, which has been the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation in 205 Neutral. I don't wear this to full capacity, so this, if you put it on full, this might probably be too dark for me. But Lisa Eldridge, she's like the only makeup person on YouTube I would trust because she's a professional. She said like if you don't put something, if something is deeper for you, if you put it lighter on your skin, it won't be, it'll be like a better color match. So I've been doing that and it's been working. So yeah, those have been my monthly favorites. Sorry for rambling. I'm getting back in the swing of things. As you can see, I redid my hair. It's been a hot mess. For y'all that don't know, my hair turned green, like green. And then I tried to fix it. It turned black. And so now we're with this. So it's almost my natural color. It's my hair is naturally like dishwater blonde. So we'll see how this goes. Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. If you got to the end, thank you even more. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you very, very soon for my next video. Bye, everyone. I missed y'all.